we can see the comments, but the comments do pop up over there, but it's hard to see.
Oh, I didn't take the damn display off.
I can't hear my guitar.
I can't hear nothing.
We are not ready.
I don't know. Well, I can hear your guitar.
I can hear it.
Oh, your bus ain't open. Go ahead.
There we go.
That's weird. I couldn't hear it
intro.
on mine.
I think we're there. Gary in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Really? There's no music?
Oh,
5,
that's because
4,
it's not.
3.
Restart the intro, please. I guess you gotta unmute shit for it to work. Eh?
There he is. That's weird. We don't even seem online without the intro. What's poppin' there, buddy?
Dag on it. I messed everything up, being late and in a hurry.
We're all frazzled right now.
Hot.
It was that camping trip.
Right. It wasn't really a camping trip.
It was down to the campsite.
We went to camp, but
what do you call it? The search.
Yeah. We didn't even go on a hunt. We just kind of went down there.
Man, wait till you see the video.
Hanged out.
Video turned out good with them voiceovers that I
that's what
did.
you was talking about. I was like, when you was like, oh, watch another video, I'm thinking, man, he must have made another video.
I have not posted it yet. I have it on private because I want you to see it.
You don't want none of my footage?
Well, I have it on private right now. That's what I said.
Oh.
I was thinking about seeing if you wanted to re-edit it, the same footage, to just put your zazz on it, you know?
That's fine. And remember, kids, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse podcast, its affiliates, the guests, or even us. It's all just for entertainment, kids. Broke right on through the ice wall. Speaking of that, did you see that it popped up on my YouTube, the deal. These dudes supposedly went to the ice wall and shit. They hooked a boat right up to it, put a ladder up there. Dude got up there.
I seen that video.
Did
yeah.
you see that?
Yeah.
And then they get up there and it's like, oh, to be continued.
Yeah, there was never no footage of them actually going up there.
Well, it was. They did show it. From what they showed them, put the ladder there. Dude went up and got on the top. Then they pulled the ladder back. Then they went over. Then he threw down one of those chain ladders like in the shows that come down from the truss and shit.
Yeah. They get footage up there?
Supposedly. That's to be continued.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
They're at the Great Ice Wall.
I just want to see above it, you know? If it's just
well,
snow,
they were
I still
showing
want to
some
see
drone
it.
shots and it just looked like vast land. It looked like Antarctica is what it looked like.
Yeah. But that's so easy to manipulate from there,
I know,
you know?
I don't know, like,
yeah.
it's just, I don't know, man.
I've seen that months ago, actually. Like, when I was like, oh, people were investigating the ice wall, we were talking about it. It was probably around the time of KP and everything. My phone was feeding it to me. And that was one of the ones it would send me a lot. And it's because it's a real video, you can tell. But the beginning of it, where they have that half, I don't know, and then they never got on top of it. It's like...
They probably are at an ice wall. It's just one of those ice walls that's right there at Antarctica.
It's not the actual,
It's the continent, not the ice wall that all these flat earthers keep talking crazy about.
That's what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our guest, Dave.
How you guys
By
doing?
the way,
Hey!
you can chime in anytime.
Oh, I'm just listening to these.
We usually don't, introduce people. We just let it happen naturally and flow. It's kind of weird,
we try
but
to.
you get used to it. Yeah, we try to. That's a good point.
Well, hopefully there's many more times I can be on with you guys.
Yeah, sure.
You gotta
Talking
get
to the
on
Hopefully I can be on with you guys more.
Yeah, there you go. Checkity check. Check the mic before I wreck your life. Hey!
Right then.
What's up?
So, damn, what was I gonna say?
What's up, Dennis? I don't got my phone. I'll turn my phone on, but it's dying. So
Yeah,
I'll only be
they
on the
pay
comments
very
for
well.
a couple minutes.
But there's no Antarctica. It's just the ice wall. That's a lie from the U.S. military. There's no such thing as Antarctica.
What do you think? Do you think Earth is round, or you think it's a possibility it could be flat, and why?
Could be both.
Could be both.
Yep.
Make sure to talk
It
into
could
that
be
mic.
both.
You can stretch the arm out down over here in front of you. That way, it's more comfortable if
Okay,
you
is
want.
that better?
Yeah, as long as you're up into
You
it.
just got to talk into it because our audience can't hear you if you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure you guys hear me out there.
Let it be known, we talk a lot about conspiracies. Usually, it's in
I
the
love
second
conspiracies.
half, but
That's one of my favorite things.
well, man,
I can't believe they found the guys that were from
Oh, shit. Jeez.
oh, you don't.
Alcatraz. They found the guys from Alcatraz. All three of them.
Really?
Yeah, I seen a video on it. They found all three of them dead.
Where they built the plane?
No, Alcatraz, the prison where they broke out.
Yeah, they built the plane off of the roof to fly
Yeah,
out.
they found their bodies finally.
Oh, wow.
I did see something about that the other day.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's
I
crazy.
watched it.
You know, I know that whole story from Call of Duty. Call of Duty gave me the whole storyline. That's what was scary about those games, dude. It was all real events, and then they made it seem like it was a real event that the zombie apocalypse happened. And we time traveled and broke dimensions, all in this children's game. And it was like, it really could have happened. I mean, they told true stories about everything they did. They just showed the side that they wouldn't show the public, which is wild.
Dennis said Navy for 8 years if you think the planet is flat.
I
Damn.
tend to believe that I'm open to any possibility there could be. I don't know for sure, because I know that I've been taught a lot is a lie. A lot of it. And there's fine lines between all of it. So yes, obviously, I can look at it and see the physical evidence, be like, oh yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. It's round, it's what we were taught, it makes sense. But if you go back and start checking every little fact that adds up to that, it starts not adding
No,
sense.
it doesn't, though.
How not?
Because if you do the math and the observation, there is no question.
Well, the thing is, they can't replicate space. So every experiment that they've done,
replicate space?
you can't replicate no atmosphere. You have atmosphere here. So if you have
Yeah, they do.
if you have underwater training or test, then you have kind of like the atmosphere where it's moving
They
slow
can
and thick.
replicate no atmosphere. What they can't replicate is no gravity.
Yeah.
Well, the atmosphere is no vacuum chamber,
Right, they
is
got-
no gravity, everything. They
No,
can
a
do all
vacuum
that.
chamber does have gravity because they can't manipulate gravity on Earth.
Well, they base their results.
Well, they can, but
They base their results on a science experiment that happened here on Earth with atmosphere. And out there's no atmosphere. And it's all the time that we're proven wrong.
which experiment we talking about?
A Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory, when friction and when things explode and how it actually happens here on Earth when you do it in small scale, it's not the same as it would be in space. Because there's
But it
no
is the
gravity,
same, because
there's no
they're just smashing
atmosphere.
two atoms together, whether or not.
Yeah, as far
in a-
as we can see, but all these outside
Because
forces.
gravity doesn't affect that when it's happening, because there is no gravity when them smash together.
That's all based on we have one
Until they
pull.
smash together and make a fucking thing and forms into itself and falls and then forms into a ball, and then there's gravity.
Yeah, a lot of results can be seen when you
Everything
create
that's not
things.
around a star is empty space. There's nothing there. There's no gravity. There's
Right.
no light. There's no nothing. Only reason you see stars and planets is because the fucking light's reflecting off of it. It
Yeah.
ain't because it's out there shining.
Right.
Yep.
And then,
That's because that's one of the arguments they always say, you can't see the fucking stars in the pictures when they was on the moon. Well, because they had it set so you could see the dudes on the moon and not the fucking reflection because the sun was bright.
yeah.
You don't see the stars because they got the thing, you know what I mean? It's not set to see the stars because the stars only
There's no
reflect.
electricity
And when
on it,
they
yeah.
got that, they're right there and no atmosphere to fucking block it or nothing.
Yeah, even flames and light, all that can be blocked through layers of even atmosphere, We witnessed it. Like when you go out looking for the stars and it's very clear, but you can't see any stars, and all of a sudden you start seeing stars because it's really thin layer of clouds that look like sky. It's so pale that it's actually dimming the light of the stars. All you can see is the sky. Yeah, that's my point, is when you go back to the math don't math up. So I'm like, okay, well at that point, up is down. I can't argue that. Unless I go and do this experiment myself, which I want to, really bad. Government, please send me to the moon.
That would be fun.
Right, that's what I'm saying,
I agree
dude.
with that one.
Well, you're getting to the point, and that's the other thing. You got all these independent people now that are shooting rockets up. Now they got dudes sending people up in space, and these people are paying outrageous prices to go up there and do it. Oh, well, you're telling me they're paying these millions of dollars to go up in space for a minute to lie about it? They're paying to lie about going to space.
No. No.
That's what these flat earthers are telling me.
Oh, yeah, no.
That last, what's her name, that got out of Katy Perry or whoever the fuck that was that went up there?
I believe...
She paid millions of dollars. William Shatner, all these other guys, they paid millions of dollars to lie to everybody. That's what they did.
No.
Wow.
I believe that you can go really far, farther than we're actually told.
Well, they just went to the edge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course,
And
there's
they
that.
observed that the Earth was round. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful thing.
I agree. I can see that.
And then it puts you into perspective of how much of a peon you are. In the big picture of
you just
things.
stand under a massive amount of stars and you could see that.
Well, people don't really get it. They really don't. They don't really understand how vast.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we don't know if we're being pulled into another galaxy. We have limited knowledge.
When was it they sent out that stupid probe? They sent two of them, Voyager and Voyager 2.
Oh, I don't even know.
Back in the 60s, it was before, it was either the 60s or the real early 70s. I think it was the 60s. Can't remember. But that son of a bitch just now got busted through the edge of our solar system.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't hear about that.
Like last year or whatever it was, they made a big deal. It finally got to the edge of our shit.
Huh.
And they wasn't even expecting that thing to last half that long. They only wanted it to go to the edge of the planets to show us and all this shit. And
he just kept going.
Get out there, now it
That's
kept
like
going.
The Mars robots.
And then they
sent
sent back some weird messages and some other shit. So I don't know. I keep leaning into the microphone.
Never know. You know that we have sent multiple capsules out there with all the knowledge of our universe so that we can befriend aliens. We've given them the power to know everything about us before we know anything about them.
Right. What's his name said that's stupid.
That is so dumb. It is so dumb.
He's like, they give them a roadmap to where we're at and our resources and everything that we have.
Literally, dude. Why would you do that? I'm going to hide in this building, but I'm going to tell you where I am.
But the funny thing of it is,
Wow.
if they can travel the universe, they don't really ain't worried about our little stupid.
They're like, oh
space
look,
probes. Yeah.
Planet Earth just graduated kindergarten.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
Dude, it goes for infinite. The sun is one pole that we have measured
It's
for
our star,
our entire universe.
which
yeah.
circles a black hole. Every galaxy circles a black hole.
And as far as we can see, since you were talking about like the edge, we don't know if there's a massive sun the size of the universe right next to us pulling us in that direction.
But they do know because they can see all that.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
They take guesses and they look around for those things. Yeah.
They look right at it with different. They ain't looking at it with just a damn open-eye telescope. They're looking at it in different light forms, rays, different microwave frequencies. That's how they can tell what the fucking thing is made out of. They know more about the stars than they do about our own ocean, bro.
Did you know?
What are you talking about?
I saw a video that was interesting. I agree. But did you know that there was a they do not detect country-killing asteroids. Asteroids that would wreck the entire... No, they detect planet-destroying
system
asteroids.
for that.
It's a loophole. They have small ones. They have the ones they don't
Trust
care
me,
about that
they're
would burn up
watching.
in the atmosphere. Yeah, I watched the guy reacting to this girl preaching about it as if he had a PhD, and he was like, yeah, that's right. Whatever. Yeah, this is right. This is facts, apparently. They don't detect these ones that are smaller than the ones that can destroy the planet because the ones that are too big are able to be seen, and the ones that are too small they don't care about. It burns up in the atmosphere.
Anything that's bigger than it burns up in the... Well, not all of them burn up in the atmosphere, though.
So that's why they get scared, and they're like, oh, an asteroid's coming.
I
as
watched
soon
a
as
show
they've
where
seen
these
it.
dudes are going and digging up these damn things, and they found this, like, 1 pound son of a bitch, and it was worth, like, fucking $5 million or some crazy shit. The meteors, even them small ones that are the size of a marble, are worth thousands, dude.
Yeah.
Wished I could find a couple of those, pay some bills
and
on.
here's
They
what's
burn up in
really
the
fucking
atmosphere.
crazy. That's
why it's rare.
What's really wild is there's a certain spot in the United States that has the most meteor hits than anywhere on the planet.
Yeah.
Figure that one out. I think it was in Kansas. I remember me
Wizard
talking
of
about
Oz,
that.
dude. Literally,
Yeah, it was
Wizard
one
of
of those weird
Oz.
fucking
Let's click our heels
out
together
west
and
somewhere.
go, guys.
Yeah.
I can't remember. We was talking about that before. I don't remember what it was.
The asteroid
been a
belt
while, but yeah.
it is in that area only. It hits that area. Somehow it goes with the rotation of Earth. Somehow a whole asteroid belt is just right there. It floats right above that
Well,
state.
it might have to do with all that because it's a certain time of the year every year when we have those meteor showers. It's because we're on the outer edge by Saturn and all these other, and the meteor belt or whatever, and shit comes through because gravity pulls it. Our gravity.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild. It's interesting. When you look into all the conspiracies of Earth and life, it's
And then
infinite.
that three-eyed Atlas,
Man,
I think it managed to get back around the other side of the sun because it went on the other side and we couldn't see it. And
I was going to say, what happened to that? Like,
well,
I haven't heard of that at
the problem
all.
with it was they shut it all down now. See, they were supposed to be able to see it with some of the probes that are circling the other planets. But NASA shut all their feeds down or whatever the fuck. You know why it's called Three-Eye Atlas?
Why?
Because it's 3I. It's the third interstellar thing that's came into our solar system. Halley's Comet, Oumuamua, and this dude.
What? Oh, wow. That's
I think it was Halley's Comet. It was something. 3 things that came in from out.
That makes sense. I didn't know that. Wow.
And you know what's crazy about that? Think about Halley's Comet, right? We only see it, every 74 years or something like that?
Something like
Something like that, yeah.
So that means it's on an elliptical or orbital pattern, correct?
Yeah.
Think about what the fuck it's circling. It's got a center, and it can't be our sun if it's out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's so many directions that everything is pulled. We only
Unless
base
it is
what we
our
know.
sun and it goes way out and then comes way back in. And it, it's on a very, very small, not a circle, but a long...
Yeah. They say that there are literally like planets the size of our whole universe out there that we know of. Like there's these massive things out there. And it's terrifying. It's like, what? That's again the peon thing. You start thinking about it and it's at any given moment our whole universe could just run into a wall. A wall in someone's kitchen.
Be swallowed up in a black
Boom,
hole.
like a gnat. Men in Black showed it to us in our faces. Have you seen that video where they show the end of Men in Black 1? Or
Whoa,
they were playing with marbles? Our universe was
Yeah.
in the
Going
marble.
I remember that scene.
That was cool. Because that's right there. That's us.
Yep.
Now I can join the What was you watching on your TV, Gary?
What happened? The chat
Sail around the world.
government was listening?
Didn't drive the aircraft carrier.
I like it though. I just wish that we had more info on it, honestly.
On what?
The secrets.
Oh.
I've said, hey, like, if they are listening or whatever.
Secrets.
I was
No,
like,
you couldn't.
you would build trust in everyone if you showed us Area 51. Now that's a song. You will build trust in everyone if you showed us Area 51. I've had that idea. I'm like, dude, just show us that. Nothing else. That will be good. What is going on? And don't clean it up. That's not fair. Like, every 90% of it's cleaned up except for what's on, like, you know, whatever they have left that they're guarding. Yep. Maybe it's the grounds.
I think they don't have nothing there. They're just doing that to mess with us.
Maybe the grounds is testable for some kind of component. Area 51.
Oh.
Maybe the very dirt has something in it that's different from the whole
Wait,
earth.
I missed something. What are we saying about Area 51?
I said...
I got high, I guess. Totally missed this part of the comment. I was thinking,
we were
reading the chat, trying to...
The government holds everything back from us. They don't tell us, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, well, I want to make a song called You Would Build Trust in Everyone If You Let Us See Area 51.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing there, really.
Oh,
They're just hiding it for...
Yeah.
There's something there. They wouldn't shoot your ass down when you enter it.
There's something around it, too, because Desert Drifter, a highly notable YouTuber who always vlogs walking around the fences, disappeared. And his wife took over his YouTube channel. It's been like, I don't know, it's probably a couple months now since he's disappeared. And I want to watch his last video. His last vlog just came out, and I haven't watched it yet, but he was going around looking for all these things that is said to be there. Like the caves, they'll shift and they'll open, there'll be tunnels, and they can walk through dimensions that all, you know, you name it.
Maybe he walked through one of the tunnels.
Something happened to him, and it's like,
they say
there goes another
out in
one.
Deserts and shit always do.
They disappear.
Come up missing. They think that is a possibility. They walk through them portals and shit.
They could have done it just to be like, look, don't come. That was an intimidation technique. They could have, because it's a notable
The Appalachian
character.
Mountains are like that too. There's people that come amiss over years.
Mm-hmm.
They could go out there and walk around and just disappear.
See, it's just, I don't like the question why.
Dennis said contamination is what's there. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio is where they took all the shit. Yeah, because back then that's where all the nuclear shit was going on. But I still say they got underground.
So it's the dirt.
They got underground shit going down for miles.
Oh yeah,
it's all over
It's probably
the place.
honeycombed in there.
Yep.
Like them mountains are full of shit. And they say they got those underground
bunkers,
hypersonic trains and shit to go from there to all them underground bases and shit.
It's possible.
They cross the country in about a half hour.
Yep. It's insane when you dig into it.
Is what they say.
But I see the reasoning behind everything the government does. I try to stick up for the government half the time because I say, if the government plays God or controls whatever, if they make the moon come out every night, if they make the sun raise every day, kudos to them, because they did a good job at tricking us into seeing it, into believing it, and having it happen, and to keeping the secret alone. And the reason why is dangerous. I mean, misuses with everything. It could go with alcohol to THC to alien technology. If you misuse it, you destroy us all. One can destroy us all, or destroy yourself, and they don't want that. They want us to be alive. Though they poison us, they want us to be alive.
Certain number. They don't want the old folks because the old folks is draining the Social Security.
It is a numbers game. It is, and that's sad.
Depends.
It's sad that it's a numbers game. But think about it like this: the way I think
Nowadays,
about that.
they don't want the young folks because they're a bunch of lazy fucks that don't do nothing. Of course, they do want that. They want everybody dependent on them.
I think about it like if you're on a boat with a bunch of people, a little rowboat, and the boat starts sinking. Who are you getting rid of? What's going on? Like, it sucks to be in that position. That's the trolley problem that is so notorious. It sucks to be in that position. But somebody has to do it. It's a job that somebody has to do. I don't know why. Overconsumption, infestation, I don't know. I don't believe that we're really truly supposed to be here. You know, we are infestation. And so overcoming that, they control that, it makes sense. But they want, I could go on forever about it, but I don't want to talk too deeply into it.
Here we go again.
Just know I respect you,
Black will
government.
show up on that one. Keep talking more about
That's
it.
what I
Men in
said.
Black will show
That's
up.
what I said, dude.
Then
I
you'll
said I
disappear.
respect you.
Our feet will just disappear.
Yeah, we
I'm
don't
not
want
even
that.
anybody though. I'm glad I'm not famous for that reason. Oh, if my sister was watching, she'd be rolling right now, dude. We going on one. You started it, conspiracies.
What'd I say?
We started
was
going back
supposed
and
to be
forth
for the
about
second
round
half,
Earth
man.
and flat Earth.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Stupid flat Earth.
Hey, though, when we were down at the campsite, I'd say the cabin too, because the cabin's there.
Was there.
We heard something. Me and Tom heard something that nobody else heard for some reason. But me and Tom were the ones that was sitting on the
Yeah,
third
we was
ascent.
on the road.
Otto was over there. What? No, that low hum frequency.
Oh.
It went high pitch, and then it went real low, and then it faded out to the point where no one could hear it. I was still hearing it, but it was weird.
We hear
and
some
it
weird
didn't
shit
happen
down there, man.
the rest of the night. And then we played with some stars. We shined the light at stars, and they literally flew away from it. It was
Well,
like-
I'd
was
love to
kinda
go
wild.
with you guys sometime. That would be nice.
it was
'Cause
cool.
Actually, all of us have one now. It started out with Gary had one, and then we all ended up with one. Let's just say that. And you can literally, like, it looks like you can reach out and touch the moon with these fuckers, man.
yeah.
You can point shit right out.
Oh, wow.
And Seth was standing out in the road, and he was like, man, he goes, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but there's a whole swarm of stars moving. And I went, where? And he goes, right there. And I pointed my thing and went, right there. And they was like, choom, 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 choom. They all like took off.
Flew
like
away
fish
It
in
was
a
wild,
pond.
man.
They did it like spaceships, basically.
Yeah.
They took off simultaneously different
It was
ways.
just like, choom, 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 choom. As
Like
soon as I
bats
pointed
with
that
light.
laser up
Yeah.
there.
It was crazy,
I went
dude.
up to Helltown and I was looking up at the sky one night. And you see the stars shooting all over the place. I seen the airplane too, but the stars were shooting off like that.
Wow.
I've been there twice and I haven't made it in yet.
You know, I haven't really seen anything with the action. I've looked and looked and looked and looked until I started coming here. And I saw one of the first most vivid experiences I ever saw here.
Battery.
A star blinked. It literally just it blinked. It was there. It was gone. I looked it up on ChatGPT, and it told us it was this rare phenomenon that you could only see, you know, whatever. And we saw it twice. So I told ChatGPT that, and it was like, that's because it was in a specific rare rotation. It's like, nah,
Cool.
this was rare, 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 rare. You didn't see what you saw.
You saw it twice.
I was like,
If
okay.
it's a third time, you're lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, I'm telling you right now, nobody believes me until they stand out here and witness it.
Yeah, but that stuff down at the campsite was on a different level. That was way different than what happened here.
But you'll
way
see some crazy shit here almost any given night. I mean, there's been times when I went out there and stood for an hour and didn't see shit.
Just looking up.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if you stand there and within 10 minutes, you start seeing shit.
That's what I say. People just don't watch. You want to find the holes in the ground? Go out and look. You
That's
don't see
what
people
you
in the
know
woods
what my
looking?
example is of that is? They always say, oh, but whatever. I'm like, how many arrowheads have you ever found?
Right,
I've never
dude.
looked.
You know, exactly.
You don't look.
Right.
I do. I got a whole bunch of them.
My grandparents had
But
a
that's
property
my
down in
point,
West
though.
Virginia.
You know what I mean? If you're not going to see the shit if you're not looking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Everybody thinks, like Bigfoot, he going to come out and pose for you and all this weird shit.
No.
Yeah.
Generally,
You could be walking and
generally,
Comes on the campsite.
if you see one of them, it was by luck that you snuck up on one, or by whatever weird
or
reason
you're
they
walking
want
in
you
the
to
woods
see
by
him.
yourself and something happens to you.
And that's stupid. I would never walk in the woods by myself.
I've done it.
I mean, I've
Down
done
in West
small
Virginia.
woods, but not no forest type shit.
My grandparents
Got me
had a farm,
fucked up.
and I used to go out and do that when I was young.
I do it.
Nowadays, I would never take a chance like that,
Yeah.
but it was my grandfather's farm.
But I was
Trusted
just
property.
Yeah.
watching this thing earlier today where the dude was talking about him and his wife rented this cabin in southern Ohio, right there, almost by the border of Kentucky. And
he's been cited quite a bit out
It was a trailer. It was Athens, I think he said. It was a trailer, which I thought Athens was up by Toledo or whatever, but whatever.
Athens, Ohio, yeah.
Maybe it was something else he said, but I thought he said it was right there by Kentucky, and which would be Dayton. And
I failed geography. I'm lost.
But needless to say, he was
down
saying
south, yeah.
That these things was come up and scratched supposedly on the side of the camper, and then one fucking ran into it and shook it off almost shook it off the thing.
Oh my God, that's like my song.
And then these guys, back up. The night they got there, they was sitting there by the fire and shit, and he was talking to his wife. Yeah, they do this, and you know what I mean. And you could do a wood knock, and he was like, he did a whoop, or no, he just did a wood knock. He was like 1, 2, 3, did a 3 of them. And then he goes, about 10 minutes later, they got a whoop and 3 wood knocks back. And he said the problem with doing wood knocks is you don't know their language.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Because they use that for communication.
I think
are
you're
you insulting this dude?
Right.
You're insulting the Bigfoot, probably.
Because you're trying to speak a language you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think about
that
with birds all the time.
I'm sitting here getting cold chills just by talking about that little bit. Because you don't know. You're out in the woods and you hit that. You don't know if they're going to attack you or what.
Right.
You know,
they could be throwing boulders at you.
Well, they do too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do throw rocks and sticks.
We were playing.
If they don't want you around.
We were playing Sasquatch calls out there with a megaphone.
No, it was echoing down through like
God,
it was
dude.
unreal, dude.
I was kind of on that page at the time, like, what's gonna happen?
I was wondering too, dude. I was kind of like, you know what though?
Jerry.
Just like Len said, it was early and we left early. I think if we would have stayed till like 2 a.m, but we was all fried anyway, ready to go. But like if we would have been camping there and we'd all stayed up all night long and been doing that shit when it got late,
enough
disturbance. I think we might have had something go down.
You guys need to plan it better and stay longer.
Well,
we didn't.
I would love to stay out.
We did
like
plan. What we did was just a preliminary kind of a test thing because the only reason we went down is to take the batteries and the card out of the recorder and switch them out.
Yeah.
But when we got down there, because we got a recorder that records from 7 p.m. till 7 a.m., which is how we got the sounds that we do.
Yeah.
Dude, he has like legit experts have this footage, and he has this footage that's identical to it that they say is Bigfoot calling. He has it.
Mm-hmm. We
Physical
caught some
evidence
of that
of
shit.
it, dude. It's wild.
That's like out at Salt Fork. They have Bigfoot sightings a lot out there.
That Dennis lives right down there by Salt
I would
Fork.
love to go there and spend. I would love to go to
is
Salt
cool.
Fork and stay the weekend.
I've walked all the way around that one path that goes back there, and it goes back behind that cave, and then to the, I think it's like a lighthouse or something, a makeshift lighthouse. I don't remember, but the trail, it just ended. I was like, I want to go on the trail as far as it goes, and it ended. I was like,
Now, there's all kinds of shit down there. There's like what Larry was calling the Love Cave. There's this natural bridge, and there's trail. There's all kinds of shit.
That might have been what
there.
I went to see, was the cave.
I'm talking about where we was down there.
Oh.
Down at our camp. Like where we was.
Did you guys have a side-by-side out there or anything?
No.
That would be nice to have.
We just went down in a... See, we just pull off the road.
Okay.
Our campsite's right off the road, so it would be nice to have because there is trails. And while you're there, dudes go riding by because we'll be sitting there at the fire like we had our lasers, and it was like, oh shit, look at that, that's badass, I'm fucked up, look at the lights.
I get some stuff caught up. That's what I want to buy is side by side. And a trailer to go with the truck I got in my garage.
Dude, we had a ton.
If you go down from where we was sitting looking at the fire down to the creek or whatever, and then up that other hill way back in there is where all that shit's at. But Larry usually goes up the road and comes in and does us all weird.
It reminded me of Dundee, like the back roads of Dundee.
It's kind of like that.
That's why I was like, I bet there's caves and stuff.
Oh, there's all kinds of that shit up there. That's what Larry was saying. If you go down there when the leaves fall, you can see all those rock formations. formations and all that shit.
Through the whole area.
Because all those hills has got all those rock formations like Dundee down there.
Yeah.
It's all like that.
You definitely got to go down there for that.
Dude, when we went down there the first time to go scouting out where we was going to put this recorder, because he wanted to put it up on the hill where he thought he heard his Bigfoot or whatever.
Yeah, way up there.
Yeah, dude, let me tell you what.
He was like, we were up there. It was a mountain. We were up there. It was wild.
Well, we'll have to plan on it to where I can go with you guys. I would love to go.
Yeah, you can maintain the fire this time.
I would.
Now, Dennis has got a spot down there on Seneca Lake. We're probably going to go down there, and that's right there by Salt Fork, which that's big time Bigfoot country there. But I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with what the woods is and all that shit around there. I have to guess look on my Google. I don't know where the spot is either.
Or go up there and spot it out.
But either way, we could still go camping and then fishing and shit. Because down there where we go, there's no fishing. There's a creek there, but it's just got little fucking minnows and crawdads and shit.
Hey, I went crawdad fishing for the first time in probably 10 years, honestly. And it was because I was with my sister and she was talking about her son, my nephew, doesn't do it anymore. And I was like, well, why don't you do it, you know? And she's like, and I'm like, I walked away and I started looking. Okay, I got a line, I got a hook. Okay, I found somebody's bait. I went out there, I started crawdad fishing, and she come over and we were doing it together. It was cool. It was a moment, you know? It was like, look, we caught like 10 in a row. Little one, a little bigger.
There's a bunch of them down there. What I noticed is I went down to, I forget what the hell I went down to the creek for at night. Water or something. And I had my flashlight, dude, and I could see them fuckers like their eyes glow, dude, when you got a flashlight.
That'd be cool.
I don't eat that shit, but Len said, man, I'll try some of them motherfuckers.
I've never ate one.
Katana's has them.
I didn't even really catch
like
Who is it?
Katana's restaurant.
Yeah.
They have them there.
I wonder if I've had it then.
There's just like little fucking lobsters. I mean, I guess
that's what they are.
Shrimp
it just tastes like crab, basically. Yeah. I probably had it then, yeah. The sushi buffet down at Myrtle Beach was like exotic fish, swordfish, lionfish, this fish, crawdads. Right. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm excited to try it all. So I got a little tiny portion of like every damn thing they had on the menu, right? I go back to the table. I'm all excited. I start eating it. Okay, fish.
See, I'm not a big fish eater.
It all tasted the same. I was like, oh man, where's the crab? Like I was very disappointed, and there was no real flavor exchanges. There was graininess, texture, and of course like sour and bitter.
None of that shit, man.
Yeah,
I don't really eat it. I'll go to Katana's. It's beef. I go for the beef and chicken.
Yep. I'm no seafood fishing dude. Nope.
I'll eat tuna.
I'm the same way. I just went to the doctor the other day. She's like, "Oh, you need to eat some fish," and all. I'm like, "Nah,
cholesterol,
cholesterol. No, it's something else."
They make me take fish oil.
Yeah, they want me to do that, but it's this glycerines or whatever the fuck it was.
Dude,
but anyway, I'm like,
oil.
I can't do that. She was like, I said, I'll projectile vomit. She goes, oh, you got allergies? I said, I don't think it's allergies. I said, because I can eat tuna.
You get nauseous.
But I just don't.
From the fish oil pills.
No, I don't even take fish oil pills. They want me to.
Regurgitation of the taste.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it ain't even that. If somebody cooks fish in the house, I'll come in and go,
yeah.
Same way with me.
I don't even like the smell of that
green
shit,
beans.
bro.
That's what it does to me, dude.
Nah, you like my green beans. See, I don't cook them like other people.
They weren't regular green beans.
I'll be frying them in some butter, spicing them up and shit.
Any kind of vegetables that's
good.
cooking, it's like, it's
some
a very
rotel.
putrid to me. I don't know why. I like the fish fillets. Them are good. The breaded ones.
I really don't eat the fish fillets.
No.
It's made out of people.
It could be. Not
I really don't
McDonald's,
like them.
like store-bought.
I don't fuck with no fish, man. What's weird is my buddy goes to Lake Erie and he pretty much only fishes for walleye.
You know, fish is a
and if you're a fish person, you know walleye is the shit. And like, he was like, oh, try the walleye, it's the best, it's the best. I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like, oh, I'm telling you. I'm like, I was like, oh, that ain't too bad.
Then after a while, yeah.
I was like, nope, I can't. I mean, I was like 3 pieces in, dude. And I'm talking pieces about the size of a chicken nugget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was it. Nah, man, I can't do it. I don't know why, dude. It just disgusts me beyond anything.
You ever had okra?
Yeah, that's
Fried
just
okra?
disgusting.
Nah, I'm good.
Okra
Me
is
too.
I just don't like it.
Me
The
neither.
taste of it.
Wow.
Fuck okra. See, I got
Shrimp?
relatives down in Texas, and that's a
Shrimp's
delicacy to them.
okay.
I don't like
That
shrimp.
shit down there, catfish and fried okra is the thing, boy.
Oh,
Get you
yeah.
some catfish and fried okra with an iced tea.
Oh,
I'll take
man.
the iced tea, but
Drink
they can
iced
keep everything
tea.
else.
Depends on how it's cooked. I don't know. I've had tilapia
What kind of
that's been
Coke
like
do you want?
tilapia that melted in your mouth.
I'll do the sweet
they
tea
call
all day
all
long.
sodas down there Coke. What kind of Coke do you want? I'll have a Dr.
Coke.
Pepper.
What's pop? I ain't never heard of pop.
No, if you go down there and say pop, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you
They
one of
look
them
at you like
Yankees?"
you're Southern.
Yep, you're a Yankee.
I'll
Yep.
give you a pop. Oh,
Sody.
man.
Soda pop, yep.
Dude,
You go to West Virginia, they look at you funny too
I
when you say soda.
whenever
I
I'm
went
not gonna
south
say
to
if.
have some gator tail, and the son of a bitch chinched me out.
I should have jumped on that.
When we went down,
stuff.
when we was on this Pokemon tour, we went down to Florida and Jacksonville, and it was so weird how this all ended up. It just so happened, like my dude from Leonard Skinner. See, I went to school with his son back in junior high and maybe the first year of high school, I think. And he was always, "Oh yeah, my dad works for Leonard Skinner and all this shit." And I'm like, "All right, that's cool," or whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew he wasn't lying, you know what I mean? I just was like, just whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay, quit rubbing it in.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't really rubbing it in like that. He just,
Oh.
you know what I mean? He was like, "Oh man," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, he's on a plane crash and all that shit. It was just like kind of trippy, you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
got the movie.
So then later on, I fucking start working in the stage union, and I'm riding with this dude named Craig Reed, Chad Reed, and he's on the phone, and we're driving to Cleveland to a gig. And he hangs his phone up after about 20-minute conversation. He goes, "Oh, I was on the phone with my son Chad." And it was like, as soon as he said Chad, the light bulb went off, and I was like, "Wait a minute, Chad Reed that I went to school with, Craig Reed, his dad works for Skinner. You used to work for Skinner." Bing! I was like, "What the fuck?" So anyway,
Wow.
long story short, when we was on a Pokemon tour, Chad lives in Jacksonville. So we went down there and hung out. We actually stayed longer because we hung out with them dudes for like a week. We was down there. Normally it was like from Thursday to Monday. We'd be back on Monday. We'd go down on Thursday.
Dang, yeah.
Or actually, we'd leave Thursday night and be wherever we was going by Friday and set up the shit Friday night into Saturday morning, tear it down Sunday night into Monday morning,
Yeah.
and then
The Hall of
head
Fame
back
was
home.
a 4-day adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was a Pokemon thing
So it's big.
where we set up what we was
girl?
doing, huh?
The girl Pokemon?
No, the game.
Oh. Oh,
That
okay.
like that. See that stuffed animal up there? That Pokey, whatever the fuck that is. That came from there. Up here on
Barely.
the left end of the
Yeah, I
chair, the
see
lights are shining. But we had to set up this entire room where these kids come in, and it was like they'd come
stage
down this
type
little
deal?
hallway, then they'd turn and it would open up, and they had all these tables that was about the size of this, and they had the new when Pokemon game came out. For,
Yeah.
I think it was Xbox, but. Now we had in these rooms was like stage. It was like these 4x8 panels. We'd stand up, lock them together. See what you do is they come
I
apart
know how they
like
do.
that. Yeah, and they both work. But
that one's easier.
you don't have to force them. They come real easy. They come apart.
Huh.
We'd build this room, and then we'd have to put these graphics on there. And if you had these graphics wrong by a centimeter, by the time you got down to the other end, they'd either be touching before you got there, they'd be this high off the ground. You know what I mean? And you had to have it perfect, dude.
Yeah.
And by the third one, we had it down pretty good. But needless to say, we got down there, and the mall we was working at just so happened to be right across the street from where all the Leonard Skinner dudes are buried.
Oh.
So we went
I
there,
wished I
checked that
would
out,
go there.
and then we hung out with Craig the whole time we was down, or not Craig, Chad. The whole time we was down there. So back to what brought me that is he said go south and have gator tail. So Chad's talking about, I'm gonna make this shrimp bowl gumbo fucking thing. No, dude, I don't eat seafood. Oh, well, dude, I'll get you some gator tail. Cool. I never tried gator tail. I'll try that.
That's tough meat.
So then he's gone for like whatever, and we met up going back to his house and shit. It's like, what's up? Nothing. He's cooking. He's like, oh, I didn't get the gator tail, man. It was the crab. Oh, that's what it was. He had a crab. Alaskan crab and a shrimp gumbo thing. He's like, oh, the crab price went up. I couldn't afford a gator tail. I'm like, dude, why didn't you tell me? I would have bought it. I ended up eating fucking Jimmy John's. These guys are eating luxury food, and I'm fucking
I've
eating
never
Jimmy
ate
John's.
Jimmy John's.
Dang.
It's all right.
Deli sandwiches.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing to go crumb home about.
So-
I
Subway's
even know,
better,
got
probably.
offered a job there, and I went for the interview, and they never even freaking called me back.
How was that?
I don't like when they do that. Give me a reason, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my dad got
Um,
fired because he grew a little bit of a beard, and they didn't even tell him. But after, because he went back, he found
You
out
still
it's
with
because
us
he
out
grew
there,
a beard.
Al?
They just fired him without telling him.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Of course, he is 80, so the standards were different. But still, can you imagine? Like, if you would have told me to shave, I wouldn't have lost my job. What the heck?
Swear I seen Beavis and Butthead hanging out back there with him.
Now I hear him. He's quiet though. He's always quiet. His
What
microphone's
Shaggy?
low.
Gary said I'm allergic to shellfish.
That's like peanut butter. I only can
That's a
eat
girl
Jif.
we used to know back in the day named Shelly. Called her Shellfish. Psych.
So is it a joke or is it for real?
That's a joke.
Was she easy like a
What?
shellfish?
I just won't have seafood around any of you guys because you don't like the smell. He's allergic
Man,
to
all
it.
I can say is,
No, I'll
all
go
I can say is these
places
cats that
like
say
that,
if
but I
it
have
smells like
steak.
fish is a
Yeah,
dish,
you.
they're full of shit.
I'll eat steak.
If you got a girl and her coochie got some smell to it, you better send her on to the doctor because there's something wrong. The motherfucker ain't supposed to have no smells.
I broke up
Believe
with a
that.
chick because of that.
Oh man.
I just got out of the hospital and
It's natural. Bullshit, bitch.
no,
Go to the
it
doctor.
was bad to where I was gagging. I put my hand.
Oh my God, I wouldn't even.
I was like gagging. I was done. I told her to go home to grandma.
It's either you taking like if it's really bad, yeah, of course it's gonna be. Hey,
I
we
sent her home
ain't
to
doing
grandma.
nothing. You gotta go like get checked, do
Smelly
something.
Shelly. I do remember her.
But she's just got that pheromone where it's strong. Hey, go take a shower. Like I'll clean up for you. Vice versa. If I don't do it, you don't gotta do it. But if I do it, you gotta do it. You know. I'm sorry that it works on my
That's why you
schedule,
go take
but
a
you
couple
wanted to be
showers.
with me. You know.
You start out when you get home from work and say, "Come on, honey, let's go."
It's always an
So I can't
argument.
even walk into the Red Lobster. I hear you that on them, bro.
You know, that's always an argument. Is
Yep.
women are like, you don't want this, you don't
Speaking
want
of that,
this,
see
you don't
they
want
building the
that.
Long John Silver's right over here beside Taco Bell on 62 over here.
No,
Yeah, it's almost done.
What?
Doggone Long John Silver's. Can you believe
it's
that
owned by
shit?
KFC.
Is that-
Same company.
Is there any left, or is that the only one?
What would not be there? There's no Rowley's. There's no.
I haven't seen Long John Silver's like anywhere that I think of, except for that one that we had here, and it closed. So that'd be
That's like
dope.
Ponderosa. There's none of them
Oh,
around
I
either.
missed the old Ponderosa.
I used to love it. My mom,
Me
dad,
too.
and my one buddy. We used
I
to go
grew
there.
up here, so that one that was right here up here beside Eastbury, man. I'm
Yep.
telling you what, I ate many,
Them
many
Parasons.
meals.
I remember
used to work at
Parasons.
Parazon, son.
I used to love their food.
I
used to work.
drove
Well,
45
at
minutes.
some point in time, they got like a corporate buyout.
Mm-hmm.
The original Parazon brothers or whatever the hell it was, they got bought out, and when that happened, they changed their sauce
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. Something happened in there, and then it was mediocre.
Well, that's
But
like
back
the
in
Mids.
the day, that shit.
Mids is bad too now.
Yeah.
It ain't the same.
Well, because his dad sold it.
Yep.
And I know him personally.
It's all these new chemicals that they're adding for
He
the
was
new
the drummer
toxins
for
that
Wicked
they're
Lester.
adding.
Yep.
Thunderstruck, old Mid Octavio, his dad owned the company. Well, his grandpa started it right there in Navarre, Ohio.
Yeah, Navarre,
It's still there, but it's just a bigger company and it's corporate now instead of the Chinese bought it. Welcome to America.
Nice.
Well, that's like Subway. J&K Subway owns a lot of the ones in Stark County.
Oh. Is McDonald's Ohio-based?
McDonald's. Oh, you're saying originating from Ohio?
Yeah, because
I don't think so.
On the cups, I noticed it says Cleveland proudly presents McDonald's. Like Cleveland.
I mean, I don't think, but maybe.
You'd have to look at the cup to see what I'm talking about.
Somebody look that up for me.
Right.
Wendy's.
Where's
Wendy's is Ohio-based company.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know.
And,
I know Kentucky
rich.
Fried Chicken is a Kentucky-based place.
And Mark's is Ohio-based or Ohio-based.
Yeah,
too.
I believe that. So it would be like fucking Fishers and Kroger's and all
Fishers
that.
is gone.
Yeah.
They're completely
I'm just saying they was all Ohio.
I miss them because I used to love going to their deli and getting the potato salad, macaroni salad.
You know, I guess it
and
makes
then their
sense.
ham salad.
Their macaroni salad was the shit.
Yeah.
And then their Chinese food was really good.
Oh, yeah.
And what else? Oh, their egg salad was real damn good, too.
Oh, yeah. Their chicken salad was good, too.
So I didn't fuck with the chicken.
Oh, I loved their chicken salad and their ham salad spread.
Any kind of
Or
salad.
no, it was the chicken salad, actually.
Yeah.
The chicken salad, not the
because
ham
it
salad.
was big shredded pieces of chicken.
yeah.
Yep. And then you get some Swiss cheese and put on bread. Oh, my goodness.
Gary said San Bernardino, California, whatever that means. I think he's behind again. I forget what we was talking about.
What do you mean? What
San
do you mean?
Bernardino.
I would love to go down to Point Pleasant and see the Mothman.
My brother's been down there.
I've never been there.
Tell
but
me
he
about
was
the
excited.
Mothman. What is the Mothman? Because I'm familiar, but
He's a 6'1" creature with 50-inch wingspan.
The story goes is that everybody's seen this thing and it landed on this bridge, and then it chased these kids and shit, and then a day later this bridge fell and some people died.
And the cars are still in the water.
Yeah.
I've not really like heard of the story, but it was a heavy thing. And
If you go on Tubi and type in SeAth, spelled just like you, Breed Love, I think it is, and all his shit will come up. The small town monster shit, and there's one that is the Mothman that'll tell you all about it.
Then there was a movie
It
with
tells you the monster and the town history.
So this is like a real thing.
Yeah.
He was sighted in Ohio.
Those ammo things.
Ammo bunkers.
My brother and them went down there and stayed in one of them motherfuckers. He goes, they stayed, well, not in it, but at that, they went in and messed around. They got recordings. So like you can go, it'll go.
Yeah.
In what?
In these ammo, they're domed. They're like bunkers where they store this ammo. That's where they seen these kids seen where they got chased by it. It was flying beside their car or some shit.
There's some footage of it being here in Ohio, in Canton.
So it was.
Well, I know some dude that's way back in the day said he's seen something flying at nighttime over on the southwest end.
It was a machine.
That was a few
years ago.
Ammunition.
Huh?
That was a few years ago. They had it happen again.
Over 10 years ago, probably almost 20 now. Fuck.
Yeah. And
wow.
My grandparents had a farm down in West Virginia.
In fact, it was because Jimmy's 22, 20 something. He was a baby.
Well, my grandparents had a farm down in West Virginia. Whenever I start talking about it, I get goosebumps.
He gets a chicken. Look, it's a chicken on his arms.
I get goosebumps from it because I was out in the woods by myself one time down there and seen some big black thing with red eyes fly by.
Did it try to rob you?
No. Thank goodness. But I seen it. I ran back to their trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, I would shit. You know what I mean? Because when you're out in the woods and you see some crazy shit and you're by yourself, boy.
Yeah.
And your mind already wants to play tricks on you.
Even a deer, because you know the buck is going to be somewhere watching. Like, just any kind of danger could be lurking around the corner.
Well, down in West Virginia, you got bears, you got
coyotes.
Wolves, coyotes.
Yep.
And I was out there by myself that night. Come on, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Then you realize, hey, I got to get the fuck out of here.
That's why I say it and say it 100,000 times. If you're going in the woods and you're not armed, you're dangerous.
I was dumb.
Never.
Yeah.
Now, if you were in these little woods around here, in these trails, Sippo, out in Alliance, whatever. I'm talking about the real shit. I'm talking about where there's usually no people around.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like I said 1,000 times, the biggest thing you do have to fear in the woods are people.
Oh, yeah. They could be out there hunting and you don't have nothing
for
resting on.
Or even in their territory.
You know what I mean?
Come on, a few years ago, that one guy worked for Ohio Power killing people.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't ever know.
My cousin knew him personally.
The best thing to do is have you an animal, a dog.
That's what I would do is I'd take my dog with me, one of my dogs.
That's why the second time we went camping, Dennis had his dog. I feel a lot safer because dogs know what's up. You know what I mean? Even if they're chicken shit dogs, they're going to bark when something comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or start acting weird. They'll let you know. Yeah.
My dog is 80. She's 80-some pounds. But
Gary said
she's like this.
Bob Evans is from San Bernardino. He's saying that's where McDonald's was from.
Yes. Oh, California.
Really? Well, on the cup it had that something about Cleveland.
He's like San Bernardino. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Well, thank you. That's good to know.
Yeah, they made a movie called The Founders about McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And it was based there. I forgot all about
Imagine that back when it used to be real meat and fucking they really give a shit.
The kangaroo.
Yeah. Shit, I think it's people now. I really do, man. Where's all these dead people going, man?
Yeah.
You never know.
I used to joke around.
Some things smell so weird.
All these missing people. What's going on here?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that fish oil we're talking about, you ever opened the canister and smelled?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that's a bad smell.
I was watching old Florida Made, and you know what wasabi is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like
the green
guac.
Yeah,
dude, that shit apparently is disgusting, dude.
Is.
Like,
it's hot. Oh, yeah.
You got these dudes, bro. These dudes just, that shit was funny, man. Trying to get them to eat a spoonful of that shit.
Ew.
I remember one time drinking Golden Slugger and the other one like black licorice.
What happened?
I was drinking Golden Slugger.
Oh.
It has gold chips in it. It tastes like black licorice.
Uh-huh.
And eating wasabi or no?
No.
Oh, it's just that? Oh.
Dude, I was dipping. I had dip in my mouth. Talk about swallowing that dip and that Golden Slugger at the same time.
No way.
I was getting sick, man. I never did it again after that day.
I did wintergreen one time in my life and realized I was not a dipper. I was so sick. I was sitting there just bullshitting with my friend, and I'm like, I don't feel good, dude. I don't know what's wrong. He's like, bro, you don't look good. And I ran over to the edge of the porch, and I was like, and then, oh my God, I hurry up, got it out. I couldn't stop puking. It was there. Once the nicotine sickness was there, it was not going away. I couldn't drink anything because I was just forcing it down, and I was forcing it out. It was bad, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. Blech. I've had the liquor that has the flakes in it, not gold, but the pink one that you get from Walmart. I'm like, is this foil?
Kicking into a halftime soon.
Ah, shoot.
58. Maybe we could do a quick this or that. You know what this or that is?
No, I don't.
So I'll give you two things, and you say which one you like better. So the first one is Sammy or Dave Van Halen.
I would have to say David Lee Roth because he had the good era, but Sammy Hagar also had good music too.
Mm-hmm.
They was both good singers, but I like Sammy's solo career.
Right.
Dave, I just like one song on his solo career, and that is Yankee Rose.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I liked out of his solo career.
You're going to be good at this.
Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
Black Sabbath. I've seen them quite a bit.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times. Ragu or Prego?
Well, if I do Prego, I might get a girl pregnant. But I'd do either one of them. They're good sauces.
Kraft or Velveeta?
Velveeta.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Yep, that is. That's as close as you can get to the freaking welfare cheese.
Yep. Electric or acoustic?
Acoustic.
Electric.
Where'd that go from?
Hey, these ghosts.
You watch Gunsmoke?
Yeah.
Chester or Festus?
Festus.
Everybody likes Festus. He played his part great, boy.
Yep.
Bo or Luke?
I'd have to say Bo.
Bo, everybody, that's a new one I put on there, but everybody's going to say Bo. Chappelle or Cat Williams?
Chappelle. He lives in Yellow River. Come on. If you want to go pee in water, man, what do you get? Yellow River, man.
Penis or vagina?
Vagina all the way.
Yeah, good
You
man.
can tape off and be in.
Coke or Pepsi?
I'd have to say Pepsi.
I'm a Pepsi dude myself. Fries or onion rings?
I like
Fries.
Autobots or Decepticons?
Autobots.
Cornbread or biscuits?
Cornbread.
Car or truck?
Truck.
Manual or automatic?
Both.
Die. Electric or gas?
Gas.
Weed or alcohol?
Both.
Long hair or short hair?
Long hair.
And that's all we have on our list for now, unless anybody thinks of any other ones.
Congratulations, you're probably the first guest to actually answer every single one.
Well, you're going to have to get more so I could come back.
Yeah,
You're going to have to do a 2-pager, man.
Digging some action.
I'll write them in as I think
Black
of them.
Sabbath, what lead singer was the best?
Of course, it was. There's halftime, kids. We're going to use the bathroom. You know how it goes. We'll be right back. Show's live, so we don't get to go, blah, 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 all that stuff.
You better come back.
No smoke machine tonight. Otto borrowed it, so I was all on his own with no smoke. We'll put some smoke in there for him. No, you know what I'm talking about. We'll be right back.
But yeah, I see.
Good times for all. Thank you and good night.
loud.
Hot mics.
Well, sounds pretty good.
Everybody's headphones is adjusted differently, probably. Just mine, it's loud. I can hear everything else, though. It's good.
And Al just keeps on playing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody give it up for Al.
Al's a good guitar player, man. He really is.
Round of applause. You can't see it, but I'm going round.
Yay. Down. Bring us home.
Well, what are we going to
Bye,
talk about
Al.
in the second half now that we are
I
conspiracies?
guess maybe we
Al.
should ask Dave what's up with him.
Yeah, man.
What's your story? We met Dave at the spot. That's how we run into Dave.
No,
I think the first time I met you, we was talking about Wicked Lester.
yeah,
and,
Wicked Lester. A friend of mine dated the lead singer.
some other.
Yes,
people.
you have so many music stories from people that you've met and like hung out with and stuff.
Yeah.
Your friend Dave, what?
Or a friend of mine, a girl dated the lead singer of
Oh.
Wicked Lester.
It would have been Joel or Scott.
Yeah. I forget
Joel's
who
passed
it was,
away
but
now. Was it
it was
Wow.
a long time ago.
like way back in the day? It would have been Scott, and then right about mid '90s was Joel before he passed away. He had an aneurysm. He was a badass singer, dude. That dude was fucking
Yeah.
badass, bro.
See, I don't have no Wicked
Look,
Lester
there-
in my collection.
Ain't that a bitch?
I have like Accept.
Now, what sucks is that when they made that CD, they made 1,000 of them, and they sent, I think, somewhere over in Germany 100 CDs, and then they gave like Camelot. They was the only local band that ever got their CDs in Camelot Music
Yeah.
at Belden Village, and dude gave them an end aisle because. The dude we worked for, my aunt worked at Camelot, and we worked in dude's house personally, painting and doing roofing and shit.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
we hey David, man, let me put this CD in there. He's like, yeah, no problem. I'll give you an end cap. I was like, holy shit.
Camelot.
And
I'm not familiar, but
so-
it must have been high end.
Well, I was familiar
Camelot,
with
when
it.
you go to the mall back in the day, you'd buy,
Canton Center.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's where you
that's
go
why
to
I'm
get
not
your
familiar.
CDs, because back in
Yeah.
the day, that was a thing when the new
Then it went to
CD,
FYE.
Well, it was
Oh
records.
man.
It
So that
started
was
out
the
at
mall.
records.
Yeah, I got you.
At Quonset Hut and shit.
Quonset Hut,
Everybody
my
get your-
my
and
aunt
then,
used to clean their
then when the
house.
CDs came, then the Quonset Hut and
then-
Camelot and what was the other?
BMG through the mail, and then you
yeah,
had,
there was another
music services,
CD place
Camelot.
though. But
yeah, there was all
needless
kinds
to
of
say,
That's interesting.
that 1,000 got spread out, but the ones that ended up in Germany, they Wicked Lester is now in some sort of metal hall of fame over there, and now like their CDs you can go on, and they're like $500 for them original CDs.
Wow.
Yeah,
And,
That's like-
and stupid ass Mid sold the rights to their shit to this numbskull over there somewhere, and one of them, I think it's Germany.
Yeah.
Not only to the shit, their new shit, but to the old shit. And this dude took the cassette and the new CD, put them together, made a new album, and he's selling the fuck out of them things. Because, long story short, here's a weird thing. Because my guitar player, Pat, in the Gas Band,
yeah, I remember.
had
that.
a band called Paragon.
Yeah,
Back in the day. Well, this dude from Italy messaged us on our MySpace, Facebook Gas Band page, and I just happened to pick up the message that day because Pat usually the ones that messes with it. And dude's like, hey, is this the original, same Pat from Paragon? Why, yes, it is. So this dude ended up buying 3 of Pat's old records, and he's got that new Wicked Lester CD that this dude's dropping, I guess.
damn. So he's making killer money.
Yeah, not this guy. He bought that, but
I was
whoever,
gonna say,
the guy that's
he better not be
making 'em.
affiliated.
No, this dude that bought Pat's albums.
Listen, do you have copyright all over the material that, like, the record
It
comes
doesn't matter
in?
if you got copyright. If you sell the rights to it, bro,
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And that's what
You don't know
Mid did.
nothing to
I
I don't
guess,
know
yeah.
if Mid sold him or gave him permission to do X amount or,
Yep.
I don't know. Mid never did, which is fucked up because
People could be shady, though.
Larry and, well,
You could do
I
a
would say
million
the
things with a
bass player,
signature.
but I think the bass player was a hired gun at the time. But Angelo, which passed away, Joel, which passed away, Midio, and Larry was all responsible for the financials of that. So they're all like, the copyright is all in their names and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So
It
Mid,
goes to their estate.
technically, if Larry wanted to be an ass and go to court, and because Mid ain't allowed to do that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the copyright and stuff.
Mid don't even have the masters to the tape. It's like Joel or
You'd have to
Angelo
pursue it
had
like
them.
crazy,
We don't even
but
know if
you
his
have a
wife had
fighting
them,
grounds,
'cause
yeah.
his wife hated the band, so she might have took them masters and burned them when he died. Who knows? You know what I mean? It sucks
Right.
because I'd like to get them original tapes and remix and remaster. Boy, could you imagine what it would sound like then?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
That's like the 2 original Quiet Riot records with
Mm-hmm.
Randy Rhoads.
Right.
Somebody over in China owns the right for them. And you can get them
Are they still out
online,
there?
but you can't.
Still out there, Gary.
Yo.
Dennis must have took
Type
off.
1 when you see this in the comments.
Really type the old
That's
one.
turning into a thing. We're going to have to get something that says type 1.
Listening?
Beanzo did that crap. Shout
That
out
was my
Beanzo.
Queensryche impression. Wasn't too bad, was it? You don't know. You don't know about
I don't even know.
Queensryche
yeah.
was a good band. I got to see them in concert.
Is there anyone to see what's going on?
Sounds pretty good.
He's like a opera singer.
Oh,
Somewhat.
yeah.
Put you on
Killer
his
singer.
But rock opera. Operation Mindcrime will be their best and their only best. They got other good songs, but
I
that
like
album,
Silent Lucidity. They did a good job with that one in the 90s.
And they got a couple other ones, Jet City Woman
Jet
and this
City
and that.
Woman's
and that.
good.
But that Operation Mindcrime is
That
a
was
bad
their best
motherfucker
album.
from the front to
They
the back,
made-
dude.
I think
Every
they made a
song on it
sequel
is
to
fuck-
it.
They did, but it's
not the same.
Right.
It's not the same as the first one.
That was magical, that first one.
Yeah.
dude. That's
A lot
all
of
I
that
can say.
singing dialect
Well, they had
like
Chris
that sound,
Garvo or whatever on guitar.
it's like British. It sounds very Britain, the way that the way you say words and pronounce things, so that how it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a very British influence in that. Why is that?
Well, that's like,
Are
you
you
look at
guys
different
still in the
groups.
chat? Are you there?
Echo.
That's like I got to meet the bass player of Nazareth when they did the Ribs Burn Off Downtown.
David Bowie, anyone?
What about him?
Have you met him? Seen him?
I didn't even get to work for him. Ain't that some shit? I would have loved to.
One I wished I would have got to
That's
meet.
my
Oh, then
sister's
we done
legend.
stomped all over his conversation because we was asking about him, and then we got into some other shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Spot,
apologize.
No, that's
So
okay.
quick it gets twisted around here.
I've been to over 31 some shows in the 90s.
Actually, we're kind of on cue because we're still talking about music
Yeah.
and your influence.
Yeah,
like,
my
where you
influence
sit.
is like
Yeah.
I partied with Quiet Riot at the Machine, hung out with Kevin back by the tour bus and stuff like that. I got to see Queensryche with Jerry Cantrell opening up, and Jerry Cantrell was drinking alcohol at the bar with me. So
Yeah,
we
I
was
met
joking
Jerry.
around with him. So
I met Jerry.
They say
really
don't,
nice guy.
They say don't meet like your idols, but like I mean,
I've
how's that
met
been?
some of mine.
Shit, I met a lot of mine.
That's what I was gonna say. The same thing.
All mine was cool dudes, really.
You could tell me like a
Only one I
handful of
didn't
people
get
that have
to
been
meet
crappy.
that I would love to meet is David Coverdale from Whitesnake because of his vocals. He's one of the, I think, really darn good underrated vocalist.
he is. He's a
Man.
bad motherfucker. So is the guitar player.
Yeah.
Have you heard of
dude
that
is
chick,
Fucking phenomenal.
Red
Mickey,
Beach?
Barbie, Mickey? What's her name?
Yeah, Mickey
Mickey-
Baby, Mickey
Mickey
Barbie.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her?
She goes by both Mickey Baby, Mickey Barbie.
Yeah. She's a heck of a singer. She
There's all kinds of great singers.
But you know what? I submitted her shit to my dude, and he didn't like it.
It's probably because it wasn't produced. I don't know. Well, if she had Zombie Boy do his stuff, Zombie, he focuses on the singing, man. He really does. He does it every day, and he does it very good. But he doesn't branch more stems, more drums, more patterns, more everything. I don't know how to say that. But from like a producing standpoint and seeing multiple producers and how they work, he's still missing a couple ingredients. That's all I'm saying. But she is a phenomenal vocalist with the right producer. She would haul her ass down here, have you produce her.
I've invited her to come down many times to be on a podcast.
It's her reliability that she really kind of flunks
she
on.
She fucked up 3 times. She left us hanging 3 times. I'm like, I ain't fucking with you no more, dude. Like, I can't.
Yeah. We try to invite everyone to come down and work. And a lot of them will be like, yeah, we'll do it. And then they never.
Well, the 3 times you've told me about it, I told you, I'm in.
Yeah. You're a more adamant
last
guest.
time we had a catastrophe going on. So
that's okay.
Yeah.
Or else he'd have been here last week.
Yeah.
But
my thing is
Gary
I've seen a lot of good bands, but there's so many bands. That's like, if I'd have to pick what version of Kiss I like, it would have to be the original 4.
Well, sure. I mean...
Then a version with Eric Carr. Eric Carr was a phenomenal drummer. And no one will ever take place of Ace or Eric Carr when he was on the drum kit.
Mm-hmm.
Because God of War, when they did that song was killer with him playing the drums on it.
First time I seen them is the tour they came back when they first put their makeup back on.
Yeah, 97. I was there.
Up at the Gund Arena there.
Yeah, I was there.
And then,
I was painted
then I
up
worked
as,
for them like 3
Gene.
or 4 times.
I got painted up as Gene.
What was the whole point of the makeup? Like, what was the point? Just rebel?
Well, no. Back then, there wasn't nobody else doing that shit.
They wanted to be the
fuckers over there in Europe was doing it, but the black metal dudes do it for a whole reason. They call it corpse paint to make them look like the dead.
I thought it might have been like a protest against.
They just did it because it looked cool and it was different from everybody else. They had the flames and the spit and the blood, and it was just part of the theatrics. And then on top of that, because they knew to what before they even. When you come off of that backstage with that shit wiped off your face, don't nobody know it's you.
Yeah, you can go out in the audience.
They walk right
around
out there and they don't know.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's true.
Because I did that to a dude in a black metal band. This band called Immortal.
Yeah.
I went up and seen him at Peabody's and shit, and he had his face painted and shit. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen Kiss without face paint.
And
I have.
Yeah, I didn't go to their show, but they was doing it for about
I don't think
years.
it's a publicized thing. I don't know.
But dude got off stage and he came out into the crowd, and he was fucking standing there, and I went up to him and I handed him my ticket, and he looked at me. I said, "Well, sign it." And he goes, he just kind of looked at me. He goes, "How'd you know it was me?" I said, "Your fucking tennis shoes, bro. You didn't change your shoes. Same shoes you had on stage, man."
That's like with Mushroom Head. I did security for them once. When they did the maze.
We were supposed to play with them guys once.
Yeah, I seen them without the outfits on.
Man, that's wild. Imagine that in politics.
I was never impressed with them guys. I always thought they was a Slipknot wannabe band.
Yeah.
I thought there was
but
a reason
whatever, for a local band,
they
doing pretty good. I can't bitch.
Yeah.
When you think about like metal and everything, you think anarchy, rebel against the government, and with the British influence.
Because
I could have been related.
Spot of tea.
Well, it could have been related to protesting against women's makeup. Like that was a thing that you had to follow by standards, and they didn't believe in standards. They were trying to force women to feel like this, and so I really think there's something to that. I think it was a rebel thing too, but it makes perfect sense to hide your identity. Think about that in politics.
What are you talking about?
Like taking protests against the government. Cutting your sleeves off when you go to school. You're not allowed to have cut off sleeves. You're not allowed to have long hair. You're not allowed to do this. They did that because that's what these kids wanted to see. Well, and part of that origin may or may not be related to that protest. I mean,
yeah, that's what happened with Leonard Skinner. One of them got kicked out by the gym teacher, and rest is history. And they took his last name and made Leonard Skinner. That's what happened.
protest. You stand for something. You know, something I've been looking for in music in the
You want
community.
your skin formation? Go check out the Stone.
I
Lady
wanted to
Show.
stand for something. A lot of people wanted me to stand against LGBTQ. And I'm like, I don't know where you get that in my music because I don't preach that. I do not preach that. And I do not want to be a candidate for that. But that's I don't get signed up for things, and that's the only thing they have preached to me. I'm looking for somewhere to improve the community. We did Ohio Steel in hopes that it would show, hey, look, we're like trying to talk about Ohio and the factories and the industry.
Yeah,
and the
there's
workforce.
people that don't care about that stuff nowadays.
Right. And so I was looking for a niche in any category like that where it would be like, okay, let's rebel. Let's do it. But what? Because I'm not going to go out and riot for no reason like these 300 other people do. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's what kills me about them protests.
My music
Most
doesn't
of them
go
cats
far
don't
because
even
of
know
that.
why they're there.
Tom
Yep,
McDonald.
it's the truth.
Tom McDonald will popularize that in the media just by saying don't do it. The fact that you told me it and not to do it,
You know he's
just
from
used
Canada?
it. You just used it.
No, I didn't know that.
I
Wow.
did, yeah. Canadian little rapper. I forget where Dax is from.
Old Upchurch was dogging him today.
Dude, have I showed you Dax yet?
Yeah,
If-
I think so. Yeah.
I showed you Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky's terrible
No, I think you showed me
compared to
Dax
Dax.
too. A while back, actually.
There you go, sorry.
I'm good. Fuck it.
It's good though for the
kinda dumb.
habit of like smoking, considering I'm not smoking. Hey guys, exciting news if anyone's there.
Yep.
I am not smoking for about over 10 hours now, and yesterday over 15 hours, and then I smoked. I really took what you said into consideration, Gary, if you're listening, because how you talked about you could wait a whole 2-hour car ride and then light up. I feel like the reason you want to light up so bad is because of me, but that was cool to hear, because it's like, really, you could control it like that? My mom would have to leave a movie theater in the middle of the movie to go have a cigarette.
Good God.
It was a fiend.
That's the thing. I know people that, like, when they wake up in the morning, they crack their eyes, they sit up and grab a cigarette. There ain't no fucking way, bro.
That's me, dude.
I gotta
Before
get
coffee.
up. Yeah, I gotta brush my teeth, fucking wake up a minute. When I used to smoke, there's no way, dude. Like, how the hell can you? I don't know. But I know a lot of people that do that. Before they do anything, boy, they're smoking that cigarette.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's craziness.
It's a fiend. It's a fiend thing, and my family definitely has it. My sister has it the worst, and my sister's a big influence on me, unfortunately. She has it because she has actual drug issues she's dealt with, but her habits is what I watched growing up. So I'm like, oh, I'm the kind of same way. I'm not the same way. I just got to tell myself I'm not. And she is a lot like that with certain things. If she's got to have it, she's got to have it now. If she's not, it's panic. And it's like, oh, I mean, like, certain things, you know?
Yep.
That's like me when I used to eat out every day when I had my own lawn care service. Now it's all changed because being on disability. It ain't even worth being on it nowadays. Truthfully.
Right.
It's sad.
Yep. Here's some peanuts.
Yep.
Hope you can get along.
The
Here,
Dollar Tree is more expensive at this point than it is.
The Dollar Tree is $2, man.
You have to go to specific stores and look for specific things just to combat prices. That's my problem with eating out.
Depends, though, because then you got gas and time running all over hell trying to save a penny.
You ain't lying, man. I go to McDonald's and
Fuck.
waiting 10 minutes for a coffee and there's no one in the drive-thru. It's like, what are y'all doing in there, man?
Well, that's like McDonald's. When I go there, I get two double cheeseburgers because the double cheeseburger, you buy one, get one for $1. A lot of people don't realize that, but I do that, and then the McDonald's app's on your phone.
Yeah.
You get a free medium fry.
Yeah.
So you're only spending $6. You're getting a Coke and 2 sandwiches and a free fry.
The only way to
You're
really
saving $5 just off the fries.
I save $1 every day
But you're
from
taking
coffee.
2 years off your life every bite.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
I know. I
I
already
try
had.
not to eat none of that fast food as
There
much
ain't
as
a
possible.
there ain't a
dude.
cheaper coffee around than McDonald's with the app. It's only $1.
I mean, coffee's one thing, but man,
That's my
food.
problem. It's like it's only $1. No, it's death. Liquid death, dude. Everybody looks at me. I'm a regular there, and I always just get coffee because I'm a cheapo. They're like, "How you alive, dude? You you been coming through here
Wow.
the past 60 days in a row for a coffee,
Yep.
my guy."
it's in me veins.
Last time I gave you creamer to see what would happen.
Gary
I
said-
can't really do coffee for some reason unless it has like those creamers in it, like flavored creamers. I'll
Yeah.
drink it. That's the only way I'll drink it.
I drink it both ways.
You gotta have good coffee. That's why.
Well, I was working at the hospital. I'd grab 20 pumpkin spice creamers and throw them in a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And had
Well, what
4
I'm
cups
saying
of
is, if
coffee.
you got good coffee, you don't need all
Yeah.
that.
When the hospital water was probably terrible that it made it with the coffee.
I don't
It's
miss
just regular coffee.
Yep.
I
I don't
mean-
miss working there.
Chemically sterilized water can taste terrible, and it does from the hospital.
I've drank like this weird shit that was probably $100 a cup coffee, man. That shit was amazing. You wouldn't believe the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some real shit out there, dude. I did this, well, not me and the few fellers, we did this lighting job at this wedding. It was an Indian wedding, Indian with the dot.
yeah.
Dude,
Those are some beautiful women.
dude, they don't spare no expense, trust me, dude.
No, they
do
don't.
not. Put it this way, you ever been to Kalahari?
Yeah.
All right, you know all those bronze animals that are in the hallway, the elephants, the giraffes, and all this shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, dude's daughter jumped up on one of those baby elephants, was playing on it. Dude was like, "You want the elephant? I buy you elephant." I was like, good God.
Yep.
Just let your kid jump up on a bronze elephant. It's probably, that thing is probably $5,000
Was it the
or
one
something.
at Kalahari?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They rented the big ballroom in there and had their wedding there and shit,
Yeah.
dude. We went up and set
Dude,
up.
When I
We was there
worked
for,
with
like,
2 men
4
in a
days.
truck, we delivered to this Indian family, and my gosh, it was an Egyptian
I
temple.
buy you elephant and slushy.
It was an Egyptian
love you, my
temple.
daughter.
Everything was like marble. The basement was
Oh, they don't
huge,
play, dude.
No, they don't.
No, really. That's crazy. Like, man, what? I got to get into
They throw money
customer
around like
service
it's
or
stupid.
something.
Well, there's doctors and
Yeah, right.
yeah, they got high class
Right, you
jobs.
right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Pardon
they look
me.
at some of us like,
You right.
different.
The food alone.
oh yeah,
Gary said, I don't smoke
Them
in the morning and
establishments
I don't
make
smoke
money.
in the house, so I can go as long as 4 days without smoking.
The
when
reason.
you see this, I want you to time my comment. Tell me when to type one.
Type 1.
Type 1 in 3, 2, 1, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Or B.
20, 30. All right, I lost track. You're way behind.
Yeah, you're pretty far there, man.
wow.
You're over a minute behind.
Well, he's probably trolling us right now. Isn't there?
Look at you.
I did take that into consideration, though, because that was another thing. Just like I don't smoke in here, I have a respect thing, but I don't have it with these vapes, and so I don't have it at home. I have it everywhere else. My home is still not my home. I like when I awoke to that, like I was abusing things in my everything. I was like, okay, that needs to change, but it's hard, and I don't know if I can. I don't know if, whatever. And then he told me that, and I was like, oh, okay. I
Now
can.
he's like, Koopa Loopa coffee beans are something, but that wasn't a 1.
Wow.
He's like 5 minutes behind.
Dang.
That's crazy.
I have had what you were talking about. Not great coffee, but I've had like expensive things that have been really good. And I've had expensive things that have been really bad, really big disappointments. And that mostly weighs with coffee. And the more expensive the coffee gets, the more gross it is. Like Starbucks, I'm a bar, man. It's like
Dunkin' Donuts is the only one I really like.
even Dunkin', when you go to like an extent of expensive on like their caramel macchiatos or something. I mean, once in a grand while you get a smooth one, but it's just a bold flavor.
That dude was, man, I'm telling you, that dude would stop at the donut shop every single day for 10 o'clock coffee and donut, bro. I don't give a fuck. Ask Gary. Dude, it was crazy. Even when we was working for Fitzpatrick, boy, we'd be running out. We'd go to a job or whatever or something. Be 10 o'clock, coffee time.
Dunkin' Donuts?
No, he used to a lot of times go the one right there on fuck is that? Oh, right there on Hills and Dales, across right by Dairy Queen. Little couple buildings up there, I think. Ain't there a coffee?
Mary Ann's.
Yeah, is that what that is? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mary Ann's. On Hills and Dales, yeah.
That's a good reason to get out. He was getting out more than the coffee.
I remember when I was a little kid, my dad worked at the Timken Company. He'd bring donuts home in the morning when he got off work. So you used to have donuts in the morning with milk.
I'm never really a fan of donuts.
Me neither.
I like the cream-filled ones.
I always did the apple fritters.
Oh, the apple fritters are good, man.
Be fucking them up, boy.
There are certain textures and things that I just cannot get past, and the dry bread is one of them, man. Now, I've had a fresh donut. Actually, I think it was in like New York.
I was gonna say dried. I mean, fresh donuts ain't all dry.
I'm talking about like off of the stove. They handed it to me. It was a fancy, I don't know, and that one was like, whoa, okay. Now it's just like dough. It's just so good,
schnitzel.
Dude. It was so good, and donuts are just meh after that. I do like the brownies though. Man, I could.
Oh, I love
I'm not a big brownie fan, dude. That's crazy. I'm not. I could live without them. I'll fuck some chocolate chip cookies up, boy.
Yeah.
Well, my friend's wife used to make pot brownies for the holidays, and we used to sit around and eat a whole tray of those.
I've never had.
Oh, that stuff's killer, man.
I've had the coffee.
When I was a little younger,
I've had gummies. I've had tea.
I've had it all.
I've had...
the pot brownies were the best, though.
I haven't had any,
they don't never do nothing to me. They either put me to sleep or do nothing. I'll eat that shit and I'll be like...
They relax
normal,
me. I just get
That's
real
why
tired.
I haven't even really considered doing it because, like, the gummies did nothing.
Mary Ann, yeah.
Oh.
That was...
Hey, shout out Canton South.
Yep.
No, there's more than one of them. And
they got a bunch of them.
Yeah, but they got that new one.
My dad always...
It's not new,
Johnny's Pastries is another one, too.
I do miss that Burger King that was there, though.
What Burger King?
Where Mary Ann Donuts is now in Canton South.
Yeah, the Burger King, it was there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah, they tore it.
Oh, man, that's been gone.
It's been gone for a while.
You know, now that you
like
mention
first thing to go.
I forget.
Canton South was where I grew up. And I've seen...
Burger King used to be so good, man.
Well, if you grew up out that way, you'd know my cousins, the Starks. Those are all my cousins.
Damn, I went to school with a dude named David Stark.
They're family members.
He lived up on, what is that? Plain Center.
Yeah, my cousin Craig Stark. You know where the mill is in Canton South? Mill Road?
Yeah.
Where the bridge is? He got into a motorcycle accident there.
I don't know if that one's there or not, Gary.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he did all the high beam lighting for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He did all that welding on the building.
Wow.
That's so incredible. I look at that, and then my great-grandfather helped build McKinley Monument.
Do you know where Ridge Avenue is?
Yeah.
Ridge
down,
Road.
That crosses 800.
Yeah.
My house was down that road close to East Sparta.
You know where Duber Extension is then?
Yeah.
You know where Yulewood is?
What?
Okay, Bear Creek's here.
Okay.
Yulewood is down a little bit. It kept Duber Extension would flood. Yulewood, my cousins had a house on it.
Oh.
On Yulewood. And
Okay.
it backed up into Bear Creek. So we used to go,
I'm familiar with
when
Bear
they had
Creek.
hippie fests and stuff, we used to
Yeah.
cut through his property
No.
and go to the hippie fests.
No,
Bear
I had
Creek
a
had
neighbor.
hippie fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still do
they
that?
They had an amphitheater there and
Yep.
all that shit.
They had a steakhouse. They had a lot of stuff.
I ate at the steakhouse when I
I
was
never
a kid.
got
a lot.
to eat there.
A
That's
lot.
crazy.
My parents used to take us there a lot. It was killer.
Yep.
Bear Creek. My neighbor, when I lived on 6th Street, that lived behind me, he had a camper down at their campground, and he swears at least once a month that a Bigfoot would come up to his camper because his dog
They've
was
been sighted out that way.
fucking would go up underneath the table and wouldn't come out, and he said that thing you hear it walking in the woods and shit and throwing
yeah.
rocks at his camper and shit.
Oh, yeah.
He said he always knew when it was around because his dog, he goes, my dog would not go in the camper for shit, but when that thing came around, it'd be under the table.
Where at?
Down at Bear Creek.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go out there and four-wheeling a bunch of us.
Yeah, we used to
with big
too.
trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
And play in the mud out there.
We parked down there. We was at dude's house or something, and some fucking where, I don't even know, but there was a bunch of us, like 8 of us, down there by Bear Creek, and we rode trails clear down past East Sparta and all this shit, way the fuck down there, and then rode them back, man. It was nuts, dude.
That's when it was
There
fun.
were certain
when we
spots
were
where
kids.
you'd have to jump out on the main road and go and cut back in and shit.
Yep.
My
Dude,
old
I couldn't
house.
believe how fucking far we went south, going through woods on trails and fucking strip mines and this and that and the other. It was crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
My old house sits on, I don't think I'm paraphrasing,
I mean, it was
200
an all-day
acres of
ride.
woods that's back there. And it's all connected. It goes all the way down to Sandy Valley.
Right.
And even further. And I used to walk through those. That's where the witch's hut is. That's where the Indian burial grounds is. That's where the ponds is. That's where all my stories are. Like, that
I want
place
to go
is
to
haunted.
You just named 2 places I've never been.
Well, it's because it's from my actual home house, and it's haunted, dude. You turned a
we'll have
non-believer
to, get
to a
together and
believer,
go out there so you can show it to me.
dude. Sometime,
I'd love to.
Well,
sometime for real. There is known to be Indian burial grounds. There was a collapsed coal mine and all kinds of stuff. But go ahead.
I was going to say it's 10 o'clock on the real clock, so
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
I guess it's that time.
Sorry, folks, we gotta cut it short. We have to go do stuff.
It's actually not short, but it is short. We should always be done by 10, but we didn't get in till after 10. But we're a little
Cut it
over
short.
10 minutes behind, that's all. Because it's 1:47 now, so we're close enough. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Everybody's got shit to do. Seth's gotta go do a job. I gotta go help Dexter do some things.
Thanks for reminding me. Living in La La Land. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
Welcome to the
Not
real
tonight.
world, Seth.
Yeah.
You got to have a job nowadays.
Oh yeah.
You can't live on anything more
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
10 here too.
You know, the boat crap, I can tell you after the show. But
Gary says great show.
so let's thank our special guest, Dave.
Yep.
Thank you
I'll
for
come
being so
back
intuitive.
anytime you guys want me.
Appreciate you.
I'm having fun.
Well, you know.
Anything you want to shout out before we go? Like,
No, have me on more.
all right, shout out Dave.
Shout out to the good people. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Peace. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been swell.